Hi y'all, I'm Amanda. Welcome to my channel. I am an extended plus size content creator with a relatively new channel, and so far I've mainly been doing clothing reviews and sprinkling in a little bit of beauty and lifestyle. I'm also disabled, so a lot of my purchases come from Amazon. I love watching other people's Amazon content, and I thought, why not add to that and show y'all what I purchased. So in this video, I'm sharing a few highlights from purchases I made during the month of August 2023. At the time of filming, everything is still available and linked down below. The interesting thing is some of these products are already such an integral part of my routine that if I hadn't gone back to review my purchases, I would have completely taken for granted because they're just already being so well loved and so well used. A couple of these things are repeat purchases. I will be sure to point that out when I get to them. I'm leaving out some of the boring like paper towels and Swiffer mop pads and things like that, but if you're interested in seeing a truly total rundown of everything I purchased in August, let me know. That is something that I'd be willing to do, or if not for August, perhaps for a future month. And if you enjoy this content, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in seeing highlights of what I picked up during the month of August 2023, let's get into it. So this first item is a 6-pack of ballpoint pens, all with black ink, and I like them because of the slightly larger barrel and the grip in this area. So they come in a 6-pack. I picked out the pastel shades. These are Click pens. The writing is really surprisingly smooth. That was one of the reasons I picked these up after reading the reviews. They're a 1mm, so they're not terribly fine point, but I really enjoy these when I'm going to actually be writing like a journal entry or an extended to-do list. When I do a lot of my calendaring, I prefer something a little more fine point, and I did pick up a nice pack of pens that are fine point that will be in my September purchases, so stay tuned. The next item I picked up is this aesthetic pack of highlighters. It includes 6 colors, and it was available in 2 different colorways that were kind of similar, so I probably won't pick up the other colors. Check out these unusual tones. If it matters to you, these say they are water-based, and I can show you here they are chisel tipped. These do in fact highlight really well. They're not bold, they don't bleed, but they still show up, and I was worried about some of the unusual colors and like these peachy brown tones. They show up great. I highly recommend. The next item I picked up is also a repeat purchase and a little bit of a DIY. I like these particular cases that are not from PopSocket, but I like these silicone cases because they stick to surfaces really well. Like if I'm driving, I can put my phone down this way and it doesn't move around. Not to mention, I actually like the color and the tactile feel of it. So the part that I picked up is this PopSocket wallet right here. So I'm sure you're already familiar with the concept of the PopSocket, which is this right here. The wallet is a nice place to put your cards. So it has this little part here where you can push up and pop your cards up. These two items don't come together. The PopSocket wallet has an adhesive backing on it, but it was too weak to stick to the silicone. It probably would stick really well to like a hard plastic case or to a metal case. So I actually sanded the back of this to rough it up, and I sanded the phone case to rough it up, and used a little bit of glue in between there, let it sit overnight, and they hold together well. My last one lasted probably 2 years or more, but it finally started breaking around the edges. I'm not particularly gentle with my phone cases, but for my arthritic hands, I need the PopSocket, and because I hate carrying wallets and purses unless it's for style, I really like having my cards and my ID handy, so that is what I picked up as item number 1 under tech accessories. Item number 2 is this Logitech Brio 300 HD webcam. I picked this up in the color rose. So this essentially perches on the top of my screen, and this rubber backing keeps it from sliding. So I don't know if that's how it hooks up to everyone's monitor, but it does set gently on mine. It doesn't really lock into place. I like that it already has a privacy screen built in. I am pretty fully work at home, and I spend a lot of time on video calls. So this has been really instrumental in improving the quality of my videos and allowing folks to feel like they're still really connecting with me. This was also a really good price, and depending on your employer and if you use this for work, you might be able to write it off as a business expense. But that is entirely up to you. The next item I picked up, you've probably seen all over social media. Everyone and their sister now has these earrings. I fell in love with the original Bottega drop earrings when I saw them on the runway, and knew that I was not going to spend over $1,000 for the large size, but I absolutely love the design, and I couldn't care less if it's the actual Bottega brand or not. So thanks to one of my favorite creators, Monroe Steele, she linked a pair that was available through Amazon. I picked these up before they had any reviews at all, kind of on a whim after several failed attempts of purchasing through AliExpress and Amazon. These were amazing. So I picked up the gold during the month of August, but I picked up the silver ones earlier in the summer when they were higher priced and I had to pay shipping. Now it looks like these are being stocked by Amazon, so you get your standard Prime shipping. So what I liked about these is they are the actual large size, but they also are domed fully across the back. They're not cut out on the back. Some of them were originally domed on the front, but not fully. Or they had the anchor point way up here, which caused them to hang different. So you will see I'm wearing a small version of these today. I wear the small version a lot as just like my daily wear earrings. These are no longer available from the brand I found, but if you're looking for the nice, large, truly like dupe earrings for the Bottega, these are where it's at. And again, the price has dropped and they're available. As of today, they're available with Prime shipping. Item number 2 is this 18 karat gold plated herringbone necklace. I picked up the gold actually earlier this summer and loved it so much that I purchased it in silver. I've had this now several weeks and it has not tarnished. This is the 20-inch length. It's also available in other lengths if you don't want 20 inches. This came with a small extender on the back, but I've removed mine because this is the actual length that I wanted, and I don't like feeling the extender chain dangling down the back of my neck. I hope this lasts for quite a while. I'm really enjoying it. For less than 15 bucks, I think you can't beat it, even if it only lasts temporarily. The next item is this men's stainless steel signet ring. We picked this up for my husband, and actually we've had a couple of them because the first one was a little too big. He thinks it's really comfortable. He's been wearing it every day, day and night. This is something that I think I may actually pick up for myself as well. I have this nice domed ring, which is an earlier Amazon purchase. If you're interested in that, let me know. I'd be happy to leave a link. But I like that this signet ring is flat on the top and very squared off. I think that's something I would like to add to my collection. They have several different varieties as well. I like the gold with the black on top, and I like the plain silver. This is another jewelry item that's great on the budget at less than $11. It's also a style he really enjoys, so this was an economic way to test that out and be sure he really liked it before investing in a more expensive piece of jewelry. The last section, and perhaps the dearest to my heart, is the beauty section. Starting with the Joa eyebrow pencil. This was a recommendation from Taylor Wynn quite some time ago, and I quite like the pencil itself. It's not too waxy and it's not too soft, but I really quite like the brunette shade. My eyebrows are pretty dark, but a lot of browns are either orangey red undertone or they come across really black and look a little too stark. So this was a great find for me and a very reasonable price. This is my third purchase, the Joa eyebrow pencil, and I highly recommend. The next item I have to share is the AOA Studio Collection Makeup Sponge Set. These are also available from AOA Studio. outside of Amazon, but I wanted the quick shipping and the price was really comparable. So I'm going to be really nasty and actually show you the one I used today to apply my makeup, just so you know it's getting used. These are really squishy and soft. They puff up if you want to use them damp. This particular one is dry. Sometimes I do like to stamp out my makeup with a dry sponge, especially in here, to really press the makeup into my pores. This is probably my favorite beauty sponge I've ever used, and they're certainly a great price for this 6-pack, whether you pick them up from AOA or from Amazon. The next item was one I wasn't sure would really end up being a recommendation. Sometimes I think clear coat for nails is just like, you know, one is as good as the other, but I was looking for one in particular that was good over varnish, like traditional varnish, or that I could use over glitter. The glitter is what gives these their beautiful shine. However, I cannot stand the texture. So I picked up ILNP, which is I Love Nail Polish brand clear coat. This is about 10 bucks, and you do have to pay shipping, but it's well worth it. This top coat filled in all the gaps of the glitter, so these nails are pretty smooth. And besides that, this actually, now I've discovered, helps protect the actual finish of my nails from chipping off on the ends. I tend to do my nails about once every week or 10 days, and they're lasting that whole time, even if I just use traditional nail polish. I have probably 5 or 6 of their actual nail varnish colors. These are non-gel, and they hold up really well for not being a gel, but sometimes I just don't want to fuss with the lamp and all that, especially when I do my toes. I highly recommend this clear coat from ILNP. The next 3 beauty items I use in tandem every day. So this product is the Purito From Green Cleansing Oil. This particular one is about 6.5 ounces. It's very gentle. I have very sensitive baby skin, but I also love wearing makeup, especially mascara and eyeliner, and this takes off everything. I double cleanse with this usually, and you can see not a tremendous amount has been used up, but this is probably my 3rd purchase of this. I bought it from Yes Style before, but this last time was my first time buying it from Amazon because I wanted it quickly, and I was really surprised to find it even available. This is a non-foaming wash. You just apply it to your dry face, and then you add water to help emulsify it just a little bit. At the same time, I really like using these little wristbands. I'm sure you've seen these many places. I can't vouch for all of them, but these fit my wrist. I think if you had a larger plus size wrist, these would still be really comfortable. They're very soft. They come in a 4-pack of different color variations. I picked up the polka dots, so they're very happy, and I absolutely love these to keep water from streaming down my arms and all over my sink. Lastly, with the face wash routine, I gave in and picked up the Clean Skin Club cleansing towels. I had mixed feelings about these, but I am really grossed out by using wash rags, and I hate dealing with them, to be honest with you. Being a disabled person makes every task difficult, including doing laundry, so I have used the heck out of these. This is a 50-pack, and I have maybe, I don't know, 15 of them or so left, and this will absolutely be repurchased. I love this actual brand. I cannot vouch for any others. You get a towel that is this size, so it's a really good size, and they're tough. They're durable. You can use these several times before you throw them away, and in fact they're so tough and have such a nice texture. I actually have used these to wipe down the exterior surface of my toilet. So for facial cleansing and for toilet cleansing, I highly recommend these face towels. The last item might be a surprising one. This is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Root Rescue. This is a 10-minute coloring kit, but the part of it that is nice to me is this brush. This brush is worth the price of this kit. So you mix up your color, and you can choose whether you want a nozzle head or to use the brush. And I've used a toothbrush, I've used hair brushes, I've used like hair dye brushes, and I don't like them to get the grays all against my temples and across the top of my head. The brush on this is not too hard, not too soft. It applies absolutely beautifully. I probably have repurchased this product 10 times in the last year, maybe more, and especially more than that if you looked over the course of the last couple years. I absolutely love it. If they ever quit making it, I will hoard these bottles, wash them out, and reuse them on my own because I just love them that much. Those are the highlights of my August 2023 Amazon purchases. If you are interested in anything, the links are down below. If you've tried any of these, let me know in the comments. If you have a question, let me know. And if you want to be informed when I post my next video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Bye, y'all.